family man. I come from a big family, and it was becoming weird to create them boundaries to say, hey, nobody comes to my house but me. You know what I mean? It just is. I'll meet family or other people at certain spots. We can designate a place to meet, but my home became a sacred place for me. You know, and I started to enjoy it. And then as I grew spiritually and grew in my spirit, like it was, I started to really feel who I was inviting over, and like, nah, I can't have this because everything around me is, it matters. You know, if somebody's fighting or somebody's doing something they ain't supposed to be doing, it's all gonna come back to me. And I've managed to keep my name clean. I've managed to stay out of trouble, and sometimes that trouble could just be a circle, you know, and you don't even know until something pop off.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's important that who I'm dating. When I'm out and about, I stopped going to clubs. I don't even take club dates no more. Like I just was like, I don't feel like I'm growing here. I'm drinking. I'm partying with women. I don't even, you know what I mean? It's just,
Right.
it became a space for me. I just felt like I was becoming stagnant. So I'm like, I only like to do stuff like this, or speak to the youth, or speak to my peers. And I just knew that was a sacrifice I needed to make, not only in my personal life, but my career, and just like, which helped my personal life, because I can actually sit here, we working, but it's like, man, I can actually come here and it's therapeutic.
Right.
I can go back home and be like, man, that was dope today. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing for me. So it started off.
You got it right, Emmett. I mean, Jacob Latimore. Emmett is his star name on the shot. Anyway, he's speaking that truth. Like I'm feeling like I'm coming to that understanding too. I've been like this a long time. It's kind of like that excitement, what going to the club, going out, and all that stuff. It's no longer fun no more, bro. It's like your health is your wealth, and it's like now everybody's waking up. Remember the nerds back in the day when they were on that, like, oh man, I just want to learn the tech, or they want to learn about health, and they really technical and shit, right? Everybody was calling them nerds. Now everybody wants to do that. You know what I'm saying? They had the muscle heads in the gym. Now everybody want to be a muscle head. Everybody want to focus on their health. Like the club shit, that shit is like, it's almost for the degenerates. I ain't gonna lie with you, bro. The club, hanging out, just having indiscriminately sex, like, yeah, it might feel good, but once you're done and you start to come to a realization and you not liquored up and liquored down and shit, you kind of almost understand that this ain't really the pathway. Like this don't make me happy for real. Like I want to really almost settle down one girl and be happy and actually build something for real. I don't want to keep jumping around building different empires in different places. You know what I'm saying? Causing degeneracy in my own community. Like he's speaking that truth, man, and I can relate to that personally. And I just like this type of talk because I've been talking about this since forever. You know, not only that I'm in the nursing field where I take care of elderly individuals. This gave me knowledge. That's wisdom of an old head he got right there. But he's young as me. He's probably like 28, 29 years old for real. But he has that wisdom that teaches the youth, like, man, like that other shit, that don't excite, like personally, that don't excite me, bro. Growth excites me. Motivation, teaching the other youth that, man, you know, we've been tricked to love, like lust, women. Women is cool to like, but you know what I'm saying? Like we're lusting over them so much that you scroll on the Instagram and that's all you see, bro. It's like, damn, can we have a little mystery with our women now, bro? Like they just showing it all right then and there. Like I it's almost distasteful for real. Like when I start seeing women and I'm online, like, yeah, you know, titties and everything, ass, they look good, but long term, bro, I don't look at you as wifey material. I just look at you for something to bone. And of course, that's probably something they want to do, but like I don't look at you more than an object. And I don't think women sometimes get that through their brain. They just be like, I just wanted to feel wanted, but the want that I want from you is temporary. And once I get my post nut clarity, I don't want you no more. My deed with you have been accomplished. I no longer want you. And I feel like they don't want that, but they kind of cover it up and they know like, okay, well, I'm going to, you know, get the BBLs, the breast augmentations just to get the attention. I'm like, and I tell girls all the time to get these things. I'm like, well, is that the type of attention that you actually want? Because the type of attention that you're attracting ain't the ones you want. Yes, you'll get more guys approaching you, but not for the reason that you want them to approach you for. You know what I mean? Because the same reason why they're approaching you is the same reason why they'll approach another woman. It's probably best that you allow them to find you in a better, a sacred, more honest way. That's all. I don't know if I'm talking to the wall here, but at least this individual, Mr. Jacob Latimore, Emmett from the Shy, he understands. Like, he has a proper understanding. I don't know who he's been raised by. Maybe it's like how his acting career, his growth. You know what I mean? When you kind of have it all at the beginning, it's easier to kind of like come to that understanding versus you get it later. You know what I'm saying? You kind of grow into your position. Like I say, just get rid of that urge immediately from the get-go, and then you kind of grow after that. You know what I mean? Because men or boys, they age like wine. They get better over time. They get more knowledgeable, hopefully. You know what I mean? Let's keep going.
Traumatic, but I think anything on the other side of trauma is bliss, it's blessing.
That's good.
Oh man, he's speaking that shit.
I think I need this time. I need this time
Facts.
to be single and alone, enjoy my home, enjoy the fruits of my labor. The thing, I've been working since I was 8 years old. I'm 28. You know what I'm saying?
I told you.
I've always
I guess that
had
shit
that
too.
natural heart to share my experience, share my trips, share the way I travel, share the way I buy things and I move. But everybody, everybody can't come. You know what I
Right.
mean? You can't
Facts.
bring everybody with you. It's a real saying. So I think it's important to analyze that and have that discernment to say, hey, this time I actually really just need to focus on me. And so I can build that family one day. And so I can have the right, I'm listening to God to choose the right wife, to choose you know what I mean? And all those things. So, and at a long time, it's something we skip. It's something we skip
that
all the
David
time
Banner?
because culture is pushing marriage, culture is pushing relationships, but no one's preaching singleness and spending time with God.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's important for me to
good.
it's important for me to marinate in that.
That's good.
You know.
Well, I've always been a little bit strange.
That is David Banner.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I was listening to hip hop in Mississippi before they was playing it on the radio.
M-I, cricket letter I, cricket letter I, P-P-I. Look, this thing, bro. Look, y'all don't know about that David Banner, but but yeah. Anyway, he's talking about that stuff, brother. I'm telling you, like, I like this. What is this for the fellas? I got 4 black men talking, having great discussions. I like that. But we was really on here for Jacob Latimore and it really focusing on oneself. Honestly, I think, and this is me personally, growth doesn't come from anything less than trauma, less than struggle, less than pain, hurt. You know what I mean? It can come from love too, you know what I mean? But mostly comes from negative reinforcement and not positive reinforcement. You know what I'm saying? Negative things happen, which causes an individual to get up and get active, or it does not. It's either you're going to grow or you're going to stay stagnant and not grow. So for those men that are trying to become something in life, including myself, I'm on my own little growth. I'm on my own little sector of the world. I've isolated myself to just focus on the moment at the moment. Don't worry about 2 days from now. Worry about today and I guess tomorrow when you wake up, right? But no one's telling us this. Like, I feel like I'm not going to say the old heads has let the black men down, but we haven't been guided correctly. And then you get those spurts of random black guys my age or Jacob Latimore's age that we actually start to put 2 to 2 together. See, he's learned it from him being in the industry for so long. I learned it from taking care of elderly people since I was 18. You know what I'm saying? Basically seeing the wisdom and being taught shit, the trauma, the betrayal, all that shit, the sabotage, all that stuff teaches one. It could turn one into an evil individual. It could turn one into someone gracefully wise. So in this instance, like I said, I'm not going to say that the black men above us have let us down, because there are black men out there that's doing what they're supposed to do. But we've all been led into this trap that, fuck a bit, leave her. If she get on my nerve, don't marry her, whoop-de-whoop, do this. And like, it almost becomes like a flaw, right? And of course, women have flaw at this too. But as men, we should kind of be like, hey, maybe we should turn into and I hate to say this, G, almost into a celibacy where we isolate ourselves from women and sex and lust and kind of focus on what our mission is at first. Use our God-given energy to either give back or create us in the superior light, like make us the biggest part of that we can, become, right? Because that's, and I'm be honest, our lust for women is what caused them to want to capitalize on it and use that to free dinners, free attention. Like really, we almost, and I don't want to blame them completely because we at fault too for lusting. But if we all don't lust and we all stay focused on the mission, I think inadvertently it will reverse back to the women will start behaving correctly, bro. And I could be wrong, I could be right. This is just my analyzation. I think that some of them, most of them will start behaving correctly in a family oriented manner due to the fact that the men have now led the hearse and they're literally are staying focused, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh man, these dudes so focus driven that I only want to be with focus driven people, which means I have to be of substance to this individual to be in his presence. And if I'm not in his presence, it's going to offset his energy and he doesn't want to be around me. So all that sexual shit that I just deprived from. So that means she knows in her brain that she can only fuck with no shit ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that ain't worthy of nothing. And then once they understand that, damn, I can only attract non-worthy individuals, they'll stop fucking with them, bro. They'll switch their mode. I guarantee you, they will switch the way they think because they want to fuck with the ones that got the vibe, the energy, and got that aura around them. So, Jacob Latimore, I appreciate him saying this shit. Like, this is dope. Like, this is some shit that speaks to me, and hopefully it speaks to an individual that's watching and makes them understand that, yeah, bro, it's levels to this shit. Like, trauma sometimes comes with experiences about living and learning and sacrificing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing goes without sacrifice. So if you're going to sacrifice something, sacrifice it all wholeheartedly. Turn yourself around and think positively and try to come up out of that. Don't go into a depression. Like, think your way out of it. We're human beings, G. Like, we're human beings. We're literally at the top of the food chain due to us being the capacity of having our 10 fingers and the capacity to think. And if we can use that together, bro, we can create anything. So for those that's out there doing, like, I say monkey shit, then y'all gonna end up in a cage. That's just what it is. So, or dead. So how y'all want to play your cards? You know what I'm saying? This is poker we playing. This is chess we playing. Y'all playing checkers. Y'all playing Uno. We playing poker. You know what I'm saying? We on different levels, and I hope this resonate with somebody and y'all get active. That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. This is the daily night news. It's a Savage Report. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe. Please like the video below if you like the content. If you want to say something to me in the chat, just subscribe, comment that below, and I'll hit you in the chat and I'll reply to what you got to say. What's your thoughts about this, man? Y'all think that it's our responsibility to turn over a new leaf and kind of stay focused on ourselves and grow? Would that cause the women to kind of focus on their goals, or would that cause them to continue to do the lustrous stuff that attracts us? We don't know, man. Sometimes it takes time to grow. Maybe one day we'll find out the answer, but hopefully we're not too old by that time and the world gonna blow. Anyway, it's your boy Angelo Savage. This is Savage Report. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.